Hi, quick video for the IBDP students who are doing their extended essay. I want to look at what happens once you think you've got your question. And I'll be thinking, well, you start, don't you? Wait. You're going to be working on this question and working hard for maybe a year. If you're not interested in that question, two things are almost guaranteed. First of all, you are going to be bored. You're going to be reading about things you don't like. And secondly, as a result of that, you're going to do it badly. So before you start with that question, you should be looking at a couple of things. I'm going to take you through those things today. On this webpage, I'll put the link in the description below, we have got a massive amount of questions for you to be thinking about and reflecting upon before you start. Now, the best thing is, of course, to take these questions to your advisor, or your advisor is going to know these things already. But the problem we have is the advisor only has a limited amount of time, 5 hours in total, and you don't want to use them all up at this stage. So we've got another option. We can go through these questions and we can just think about them ourselves. We can look at them. You can look at them and say, okay, what is my central argument going to be? How does it reflect my personal interests? That's great. But there is an alternative, and that's something that's worth reviewing. I've written the questions in such a way that they can be put into generative AI. Now, I'm no fan of the term prompt engineering, and I'm no fan of doing it. I think the best thing is just to chat. But sometimes it can be used for efficiency. And the questions I've written in such a way on this webpage so that it's going to assume the role of a knowledgeable EE advisor. And therefore, you put the questions in. It's not going to tell you the answer. It's not designed to tell you the answer because there aren't answers to these things. But it's going to spark conversation. It's going to chat back and forth with you and get you thinking and exploring and make you really reflect in depth. How does it work then? Let's look very quickly. First thing you need to do is you'll see they're broken into 15 questions as we scroll down the page. Very simple. You're going to open ChatGPT. Far better if you use the paid versions. Unfortunately, that is far better than the free one. But the free one's going to be good enough. If that's all we got, we can't all afford the paid one. So I've got my ChatGPT 3.5 ready. I've copied that, but we see the part in red. I need to enter my own question. So I've set myself up. Open a Word document or something like that. Type your question. I'm using the one, to what extent can Apple's success be attributed to corporate culture? I'm going to take that question and I'm going to paste it in to ChatGPT. So it's assuming now the role, and it's very talkative. Whoa, that's quite long. This is where you need to chat to get the best results. So you could be saying, whoa, that's too long. Let's see if we can make it a bit shorter. But you need to be reading these things. Let's streamline it. Firstly, what do you mean by Apple success? Great question. You're going to be reading this. You're going to be reflecting. You're going to be talking back to it. I'm not going to do that now. That would take far too long. But we can see, once you've done that, you can be spending amount of time, as long as you like, going back and forth. Then we're going to go on to the next one. Prompt for central argument, prompt for scope and focus, prompt for feasibility. Any of those words that are too complicated, the beauty is you put it into GPT or anything similar, Claude or whatever else. And if you don't understand something, you ask it, what do you mean by feasibility? All of these questions should be great. I hope it helps. Any questions, pop them in the comments below. And if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll try and produce some more content soon. Hope it helps. Thanks.